love it when the cold weather reaches places that don't normally get cold weather and the stories that come out of it. And I got one today, and surprisingly enough, it doesn't involve people. Now, as somebody who loves the cold, one of my favorite things is being around people when it's cold outside who really don't like the cold. For example, not 2 minutes ago, I just passed a couple who was walking their dog. It's probably, I don't know, 32, 33 degrees out right now. And the wife just goes, "This fucking sucks." I love a good couple fight anyway, but one that's brought about by the cold just makes me so happy. And with the cold snap that we've been having this week, obviously the Great Lakes and all throughout the northern part of the country in the US, people have been getting a crazy amount of lake effect snow. And even here in New Jersey, I mean, it was below freezing last night. It was 28, 29 degrees out when I ran this morning. And then just a little while ago, I saw a great article. And of course, like most great articles, it comes out of the state of Florida. Now, being that I'm from the Northeast, it's a tale as old as time that people flee here for Florida or warmer places during the winter time. And I always love it when the cold weather catches up with them. And I think it's hilarious because they're fleeing here for a reason, and that very reason followed them south for the winter. There's just something perfectly ironic about it. And usually these stories have to do with people and their reactions to the cold weather, but this one involved iguanas because it's Florida. This article talks about in Tallahassee last night, I guess the temperatures got down to about 28 degrees Fahrenheit, about the same as they were here in New Jersey. The iguanas were not taking it well. The already cold-blooded animals started going into what's called a state of torpor. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. Where basically they kind of lose muscle function, and they're not dead, but they basically go into a state of paralysis, so they can't move. And this is the part that got me. They tend to just fall out of trees. And so the first thing that came to my mind was that it was snowing iguanas. I realize that's ridiculous. Almost certainly not what it actually looks like. I'm sure it's very jarring. But something about it, man, just tickled me. I don't know. Like while the people of the great city of Chicago are shoveling snow, Floridians are shoveling iguanas. In the same way that people from warm climates will put on a puffy coat and a hat when it's, say, 55 degrees out, the iguanas instinctively are just like, nope, fuck this, I'm going to sleep. They're just trying to Rip Van Winkle their way through the cold weather. Now, fortunately for the iguanas, it's going to warm back up in the next day or two, and by the end of the week, it'll be business as usual down there. And they'll carry on living, hoping that everybody's forgotten about their embarrassing instinctual behavior. But I won't forget. People don't forget. That's a deep cut. If anybody gets that reference, let me know. So if it's uncharacteristically cold where you are right now, just know that I'm laughing at your expense. But it's okay. Put on a sweater, you're gonna be fine. And take solace in the fact that come next summer when I'm sweating my balls off in the heat and humidity that you love so much, you'll get to laugh right back at me. Stay warm out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.